Hey guys, this is Merrick. We're just gonna jump right into it because pretty excited to talk about this. Yeah, the One Piece live action finally came out, man. I freaking love it, man. Okay, but before I properly start talking about it, welcome to another speed paint video. And in this speed paint video, I am drawing one of my favorite characters from One Piece. It's Doflamingo, my favorite pink bastard. But yeah, I'm drawing him in this like summer outfit. It was just kind of like a doodle I wanted to do. But yeah. So anyways, back to the One Piece live action talk. It was good, man. It was good. Like, it was so fun to watch, and I don't know, like, I was looking forward to it for such a long time. Like, since, oh my god, like I was just super excited for it since like the start of August, since the announcement, honestly. And like the freaking teasers, the trailers for it just, you know, I'm just a simple One Pieceer, okay? Like, I'm gonna support probably any depiction of One Piece, even if it's from Netflix. Honestly, I mean, it is concerning whenever Netflix says they're gonna do a live action adaptation, and especially with One Piece, I knew it was probably gonna be like the hardest thing maybe for them to do. And you know, Netflix doesn't always have like the best experience with making live action adaptations. Don't want to name, honestly, there's no point in naming any. Even if Netflix and Oda were collabing to make this One Piece live action a possibility, you know, a real thing, I was looking forward to it because, you know, at least Oda is gonna be there for most of the planning process, and you know, like it's his thing anyway, so he's like he kind of has to be there, I guess. But yeah, I was so excited for the One Piece live action, man. I was waiting all of August, and August was such a great month, man. It was my birthday, and I had lots of fun on my birthday. But man, August was the month for Leos, if I do say so myself. But yeah, the One Piece live action, man, it was so good. And I'll probably spoil it a little bit if you haven't watched it, but it was great. There are some like very minor things I would like honestly change from it, or like things I didn't really expect or necessarily like, but overall it was a pretty good adaptation. And you know, like, I was just so hyped to see Iñaki finally in action, because it's like I think a part of it is like patriotism because like Iñaki is Mexican, and it's like we love to see Mexican representation, even like especially in One Piece, bro. He's freaking Luffy, dude. He's like the main guy. So that was exciting, and like I just love all the other actors. Like, oh my god, they just all, especially Emily. I think she was honestly like, I don't know, like I'm a bit at a loss for words, because I feel like everyone on this crew, quite literally crew, like I think all the actors did pretty well. Like, I think they had a lot of synergy going on, and that was like my favorite thing, and that was like kind of telling that this would be a good adaptation, in my opinion. Like, I don't know, man, it was just so good. It was just so good seeing everyone as their role, like Makenyu, Taz, Jacob, like everybody and their mama was acting on this show. Like, they ate, honestly, they ate. And you know, I was just so excited for it, because it was pretty exciting, and like in the trailers you saw the set, so the ships were probably like the most impressive part, especially like the Baratai thing. I pronounce it as Baratai, honestly, or Baratie, I don't know. But yeah, it was so exciting, man. Like, I don't know, I feel like the sets were pretty freaking amazing. And like, I don't know, like the ships, they were just so good. And like the Going Merry, it was so cute seeing it back. Also, they freaking gave Usopp Riz. I mean, I've honestly always been like a low-key Usopp and Kaya shipper. Like, I had a feeling, you know, they had something else going on, you know. And even then, even if it's not canon in the future or ever, like, whatever, it literally doesn't matter. But in this live action, they freaking kissed, dog. They freaking kissed. So yeah, Usopp got the W on that. Oh man, and don't even get me started on like Mihawk. Oh wait, before I talk about Mihawk, Buggy was like one of my favorite parts of this adaptation, because his actor was just, I think he did a pretty good job playing Buggy. He was just being a silly guy, being a goofy clown, you know, he was doing his own thing. And the special effects for his like episode, or for like the episodes he came out in, they were pretty good, man. They were pretty good. They were like convincing. It was like, you know, in the anime and manga, like it looks silly, but in the live action it kind of looked a little odd. What's the word I'm looking for? It like uncanny valley. Some things of the live action were a little uncanny valley, but it was alright, because honestly, it's One Piece. It's gonna look weird anyways. Like Luffy, people have to freak out when they see Luffy stretch. Like even in the world of devil fruits, like I don't think anyone has seen that or like is accustomed to seeing that. So I was expecting the live action to be a little uncanny valley. And speaking of uncanny valley, the freaking Den Mushies, bro. They looked a little scrunkly. I would say it's like, I'd say the Den Mushies were like one of the things I wish maybe they had worked a little better on. Not to say that it didn't look good. Like honestly, they looked great. And maybe it's just me. Maybe they don't need to work on it on that much. But for me, they looked scrunkly, is how I would describe it. It's like, it looked good, but you know, it's like seeing these things come to life from the anime and manga. Like it's gonna look weird in real life. I think they looked good, but it's just the freaking lips, man. The mouth movement and the freaking boba eyes. The freaking snail boba eyes were the one thing that kind of like freaked me out a little bit, but overall the snail phones were pretty like scrinkly, you know. And it's like, honestly, I want to keep talking about it in this video, but like for those who haven't seen the live action, you need to go watch it. If you've been wanting to get into One Piece, this is the Netflix live action is where it's at. If it's like a little crash course to One Piece, like obviously the Netflix adaptation wasn't like one for one. Like honestly, how could it be? But I think they did a pretty good job telling the story, like the important parts. Like I think they got that down pretty well. But man, it's like I want to talk about Mihawk so much. Like he looks so good, dude. He looks so good. Oh my god. My sister was saying she wished that his sword was a little bigger, but you know, I kind of do agree, because his sword, what's it called? Yuru? I think it's called, oh no, it's called Yoru. Yeah, his sword, I feel like they wouldn't have made it possible if they, you know, like if they made it bigger. I think the actor wouldn't be able to like actually carry it on his back. I don't know, like it's supposed to be like a replica, but I don't think, honestly, I think it would have been too heavy. But yeah, he looked great, dude. I'm forgetting his name right now, but I'll probably like look it up and edit it in later. But man, Mihawk looked great. Oh, and one last thing I wanted to mention about the live action is obviously all the actors were great and everything, but I feel like Zeph's actor I forgot his name as well. I'm so sorry. But Zeph's actor in the live action, like as I was seeing the live action, I was like, that is literally Zeph in the flesh. And honestly, one of my favorite scenes in the live action was probably the restaurant scene. Like, I feel the set was so pretty for that scene. Like, I don't know, it's the baratite, like, you know, it's gonna look pretty. Like, it just has to, and I feel like it's the one thing they had to get right, especially too. For those of you who haven't watched One Piece at all and have been interested, or you have had friends bugging you to watch One Piece, you need to watch the live action. It's like a little beginner course into One Piece, and like I feel like it covered it pretty well, because personally for me, honestly I was always interested in One Piece since the beginning. You know, I was just intrigued by it back in freaking 2012. I don't know when I started, and honestly it was a long time ago. Where the live action ended is a freaking perfect place to stop it, because it was like during Nami's whole like backstory, like Arlong Park, and like that was like a major thing in the story, and I feel like that's where a lot of One Piece readers and One Piece fans started like really getting into the series. So I think it was a perfect place to stop it. And oh my god, the little Smoker teaser, bro, I need to see him in the next season, if ever. Honestly, I kind of doubt it. I don't know, depending on how much of a success the live action was, I don't know if they're gonna make a second season, because I don't know how long it took them to just make the first season. But the possibilities, man. Okay, I probably rambled for a pretty long time in this speed paint video, but if you like my content, if you like this video in general, please do consider liking and subscribing. Tell me your thoughts on the One Piece live action if you've seen it. Please, I am open to conversation in the comments. Did you hate it? Did you love it? Tell me. I don't know. As always, I'm on Instagram, Twitter, and Tumblr. My Instagram will always be my main. You can find me at Marumenkai. And I'll see you guys in the next one.